the Monster Mile in Dover, Delaware. It's called the Monster because it eats dreams. Those who attempt to ride its spine do so at their own peril. The turns are like canyon walls, with straight space tracks turns. Concentrate everywhere, rest nowhere. Few leave here unscathed in equipment or spirits. 500 miles anywhere else is like a Sunday school picnic compared to 500 on the Monster. It's a rush like no other to bring the monster down, but exhausting to fight it and lose. And the monster we're talking about is the track that's home to stop number 12 on the NNSCRA Mello Yello Racing Series. It's Dover Downs International Speedway and the running of the GM Goodwrench Delco Battery 200 as we're set for 40 laps of action on this 1 mile racetrack. Here's the starting lineup. On the pole, it is Charles Sanford in the number 24 DuPont, number 24 Pepsi Chevrolet. Beside him, Levi McIntyre, number 60, the winner at Charlotte in the Fastenal Ford. Second row sees number 18. That is the car of Trent Dunham. He's alongside number 27, Nathan Orman. By the way, Dunham and McIntyre both carry in-car cameras in today's race, by the way, here at Dover. Third row has James Sykes, who won it this season at Richmond, the Spree prepaid phone card Chevrolet number 45, and Zachary Fitzwater in 6060, Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Chevrolet. Row number 4 sees Dylan Young in number 2, the AC Delco Chevrolet, and Kev Shearer, number 5, the National Guard Chevrolet. Row 5 has number 17, Jessica Shelton, in the Walt Tool Chevrolet. She's flanked by number 3, that is Cole Deaver in the AC Delco Chevrolet. Going to row number 6, we'll see number 15, that's Ryan Brommer, and number 26, that's Carson Gum in the Dr. Pepper Chevrolet. Row number 7 has car number 7, Kyle Matthews. He has our third in-car camera in the Kleenex Winn-Dixie Pontiac. And beside him would be number 33, Jacob Thibodeau in the Ream Chevrolet. Next row down has a pair of green cars. It's Kat Batson, number 9, the Gain Ford. She's alongside number 89. That's Quentin Moore in the number 89 Racing with Jesus Chevrolet. Quentin winner this season at the Gauge 300 at Daytona, and he also won at Colorado National Speedway the Mopar Parts Mile High Classic. Going to the next row down has number 77, Stephen Colon, and number 38, Joshua Osborne. Next row has number 48, that is Jesse Turner. He's flanked by car number 10, the winner at Atlanta, Keith Batson. Next row down has number 4, that is William Brock. He's flanked by number 33, that is the car of, or I should say, car number 32, not 33, 32, that is Derek Edison. Next row down has Super Shears, Dougie Shears, the number 98, the Lysol Ford. He's flanked by car number 74, Daniel Bouchard, the Fina-Lube Chevrolet. Next row down has Cement Ozcon in 92 and number 37, Muhammad Abdullah. Next row down has number 00, Seth Cole, the Cheez-It Pontiac. He's flanked by number 36, Igor Barreto in the Stanley Tools Pontiac. Next row down has Cole Quaby, number 44, the Slim Jim Chevrolet, and number 87, Paul Minnick. Next row down has number 22, Jeff Scott, and number 62, that is the car of Zach Winkle. Next row down has number 34, Al Lagacy, and number 63, Connor Breton. Next row, number 72, Lucas Martins, and number 1, Daniel Getrock. Next row down has number 88, Allison Rain, and number 93, that is Laura Chung. Laura, the winner at Texas. Allison, the winner at 2 races this season, Talladega and Nashville. Starting shotgun in the field will be car number 99. That is Dylan Ibrahimian. And car number 8, it is Rob Evans. The Trekker Boats Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet has the final starting spot for today's Mello Yello Racing Series event here at Dover. Charles Sanford and Levi McIntyre will be the leader. Will be leading them off off of pit road and lead them to the green flag here in just a few moments. As we're about to get set to get the command to fire the engines here at Dover. Here. Let's listen in.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Command given to fire the engines as we get set for racing here today. As the pace car leads the field off the pit road for the pace lap. We're back for the start of the race right after this. pace car about to duck off on the pit road as we're about to get set for running of the GM Goodwrench Delco Battery 200 at Dover Downs International Speedway. We'll be back here again for the second stop here on the track later on the season for the MBNA 200 as the green flag's about to fly here. Charles Sanford and Levi McIntyre will lead him down, looking for a green flag, and they get it. We're racing at Dover. Charles Sanford has won a race this Silver this season in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, but has not won yet in the Mello Yello Series. He hopes to change here today as they come off turn number 4. Trent Dunham looks to the inside, looking to lead the first lap here. It's going to be close between he and Charles. It's going to be Charles leading that lap by about a half a car length over Trent Dunham. Lap speeds here well over 160 miles per hour here at Dover Downs International Speedway. Of course, that's saying nothing compared to how fast the Cup cars will run here. This is a very, very fast 1 mile track, but it can get you into trouble sometimes too. It can chew up cars and spit them out at times too. Dunham has the lead. Here comes James Sykes inside for second position. He's got it with the help of Dylan Young in car number 2, the AC Delco Chevrolet, and right behind him, the number 17, Jessica Shelton, into the Walt Tools Chevrolet. McIntyre tries the crossover move on Shelton, and he'll take position away. Number 60, Fastenal Ford, on board with Levi McIntyre. Winner this season at Charlotte, driving the Carl Edwards Special, the number 60 Fastenal Ford. Levi right now runs in 5th position. Up ahead of him, of course, Dylan Young, Charles Sanford, James Sykes, and the leader, Trent Dunham. As they come off turn number 2 now, and Levi following one of his buddies, Dylan Young. Number 2, AC Delco Chevrolet, Young for his team, Young Motorsports. McIntyre, of course, for his team, Flash Maniac Rock and Wrestling Racing. As for James Sykes, the number 45 team, well, that's kind of an alliance with Evans Gardner Motorsports in some ways as well, too, with his teammates Allison Rain, Quentin Moore, and Rob Evans. And all four of them running Chevys this season as well, too. Battle for position going on. Kyle Matthews making his way through the field nicely as he in the 7 car as he moved past the 15 of Ryan Brommer. And Brommer's about to have another company on the inside. That's the 27 car of Nathan Ormond. Ormond, the Castrol GTX Chevrolet. That's the 1999 Casey Atwood colors he's driving out of Bruco Motorsports. Which that team, of course, now unfortunately it's no more. It's now, I think it changed its name to, I think it's Baker Curb Racing. I think it's what it changed its name to. I think it's, they may correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Baker Curb Racing was what it changed its name to. Back to the leaders here. Front 6 cars have broken away here. It's still Dunham leading. Stanford now moves into 2nd position with Dylan Young in 3rd. You got Pontiac in 1st, and you got Chevrolets 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and a Ford in 5th, and a Pontiac in 6th. And here comes Sanford to the low side, looking for the lead on Dunham, and he's got it through turns 1 and 2. So Charles Sanford, the pole sitter, takes the lead back once again after leading the first lap, and he's followed behind Trent for the last probably 8-9 laps in this race. In the meantime, you got double foul right there for about middle of the pack right here. Kat Batson now breaks out of that. And she's got behind her Quentin Moore in the 89 and Zachary Fitzwater in the 66. And pretty strewn out all over the track here on the backstretch here as they were. Carson Gunn now goes inside, squeezes down low between he and Jessica Shelton. And 3 wide, and Joshua Osborne is turned on the front stretch. He takes Seth Cole with him, and ooh, Barretto got close, but Lucas Martins and the 93 car of Laura Chung get tangled up, and they get collected in this whole deal. And caution number 1 will fly on lap number 12 of this race here at Dover. Damage to the Laura Chung car, the 93 Amoco Ultimate Pontiac, the winner at Texas this season. Lucas Martins, he was moving his way up through the field nicely in that number 72 Detroit gasket car. He's coming off a solid run at Charlotte the last race we brought to you on the tour, where he finished, I believe, in the top 10 in that race. I think he might have been top 5. I'm not sure on that one. But Lucas Martin's just an innocent victim in this whole deal. And I thought Seth Cole had some damage as well, too, in the 00 car, but I'm not sure as well. But let's take a look again as to what happened. Joshua Osborne in the 38 car got turned. He was 3 wide between he, Seth Cole, and Dougie Shears. Osborne comes down on Shears, and Shears was banging fenders with Seth Cole. Turns himself right in front of Seth, and Seth had to get on had to slam on the brakes hard on Cheez-It Pontiac. I don't know if Seth got damage on that car or not, but I'm not sure on this one. He got close, though. Look who all misses him there. Ozcon, Barretto almost nailed him, but Lucas Martins, oh, man. And Laura Chung, same thing as well, too. I tell you what, when you spin on one of these cars, are obviously your only prayer is to not get hit or not hit anything. And unfortunately for Joshua, his prayers weren't answered on that one. He got the back end torn up on that number 38 Great Clips Toyota. So, first caution of the day will fly here. Laura Chung, of course, unfortunately for her, out of the race. As is also Osborne and Lucas Martin. So, tough break for those 3 drivers who were moving up through the field. Not nicely, but okay, actually, to be honest. But unfortunately, the race will end for them right there. So, so let's take you to the restart here in just a moment. Back at Dover Downs International Speedway, you're on board with Trent Dunham in the number 18 MB&A Pontiac. He runs right now in 5th position in this moment right here. So we're setting the top 10 for you here. Charles Stanford, car number 24, leads the race here. 2nd position is Dylan Young. 3rd is James Sykes. 4th position is Levi McIntyre. 5th, you're riding with him, Trent Dunham. 6th is Kyle Matthews. 7th is Nathan Ormond. 8th is Cole Deaver. 9th is Kat Batson, matching her car number. And 10th is Quentin Moore, averaging 114.203 because of that one caution flag. And from Trent Dunham's view, you're going to ride with him and see what the restart looks like from the roof cam of his car as the green flag's about to fly. Lap number 17 here at Dover. Up 30 gears he goes. He's up in 3rd gear right now in that number in turns 1 and 2. Slams it down in the 4th gear now as he's in top gear at this point. Off the 2nd turn. Looking or battling with his buddy Kyle Matthews in the 7 car. 5th and 6th position respectively. Meantime, Cole Deaver begins to roll on the inside. He ducks the inside of Nathan Ormond and leaves poor Ormond out to dry in that 27 Castrol car. As now number 9 car of Kat Batson moves inside. Ormond tries to fight back on the outside of the racetrack as he comes off turn number 4. And he keeps position for the time being by about a half a car on Quint, I should say on Kat Batson, but Kat has the inside lane to her advantage. Now they begin to get spread out just a little bit right there as they come down the backstretch into turn number 3. Ryan Brommer moves inside, so does Jessica Shelton, and inside now of the 26 car of Carson Gum. Carson had the line on the outside of the track here through turns 3 and 4. But Shelton strong through first and through turns 1 and 2 on the bottom of the track there into turn number 3. Let's see what happens through the 3rd and 4th turns. Her and Carson still side by side. Jess was clocked 14th the last time by. See where she's clocked at this time by. Her and Carson still side by side. Shelton still 14th, and then Carson up ahead of her in 13th right now. Dougie Shears behind her. Same with Kev Shear in the 5 car. Keith Batson in the 10, and also the 66 car of Zachary Fitzwater. And Carson Gum does not give up that position easily in that 26 car. He seems to run strong in the high side in 3 and 4, though, while Shelton runs strong in the middle of 1 and 2 on the inside of the track. So it seems to me like the inside lane is preferred through 1 and 2, and the outside lane is preferred through 3 and 4. As Carson's proving right now that Dr. Pepper Chevrolet, as we watch him and Jess side by side there, and it looks like Jess does have the spot for the time being, and she's in 13th position right now. But Carson's still hanging tough on the outside lane, though, and apparently maybe getting a sniff of the draft off the 89 car of Quentin Moore. And now Kev Shear ducks to the inside of Dougie Shears. He's got the help from the 10 car of Keith Batson. There is Kev in the 5 machine. Shear that time by clocked in 15th position. Batson in 16th. Meantime, Jacob Thibodeau, and give a call to him. He's having a strong run so far here. And we actually also have a lead change here. Dylan Young takes the lead away from Charles Sanford, who has dropped to the 4th position, but he's now at the third, tries to take 3rd position away from the 45 car of James Sykes. But anyway, back to what I was saying about Jacob Thibodeau in the 33 car. Thibodeau's having a strong run here today. This is his best run he's had so far this season. He's at the 9th position right now in the number 33 Ream Chevrolet. That's the Kevin Harvick Incorporated machine right there. That team, unfortunately, is no more, but it has some very killer Ream schemes. I will definitely say that for sure. And now they begin the battle for position here. Nathan Orman got shoved up the track there, shot up the track, I should say, the 27 car. That let the 27, let the 15 of Ryan Brommer move to the low side here. There he is in Oakwood Homes Chevrolet. Chevrolet Monte Carlo circa 1999 is what model Brommer is driving here. Quentin Moore's car, a 2010 Impala. Actually, scratch that, make that a 2009 Impala, excuse me, a 2009 or a 2008, one of those 2 years. But anyway, Brommer moves inside here, takes position away. Now Quentin Moore tries to take position from the 27 of Nathan Orman as Jessica Shelton got bumped to the track by Kev Shearer. And the rest they come here. Shearer gets past Shelton and now tries to get past Ormond as they go through turns number 3 and 4 now. Off turn number 4. Shelton clocked 15th to that last time by Kev Shearer, but at the meantime takes 12th away from Nathan Orman, and now here comes Carson Gum, going to move to the low side. Carson, you saw his car was strong on the high side. You got to see how strong it is on the inside of the track here. He's got help from Keith Batson. Had the draft off the back end of Shearer's car. Shearer gets pushed up the high side by Carson Gum. Carson says, out of my way, I got a race to run here, as he moves inside. Takes the Dr. Pepper Chevrolet up another spot. That was 12th place. He just took from Kev Shearer. And now, meantime, up ahead of him, Trent Dunham sliding back in the number 18 car, the outside, the 3rd place starter in this race. Riding with Trent Dunham. We're already down to 9 laps to go in this race here, by the way. This race has flown by quickly with only 1 caution flag in this race. That was the crash involving Joshua Osborne, Laura Chung, and excuse me, I'm trying to think who the 3rd car was in the crash there. Lucas Martins was the cars that were involved in that crash on the 12th lap that caused the only caution flag of the day. Meantime, inside, here comes Cole Deaver and Kyle Matthews moving their way through the field now, the 3 and the 7. Matthews to 3rd. Deaver trying to take 4th position away from James Sykes. He's got Kat Batson, Keith's wife, behind her. Kat, by the way, short for Kathy in this case, or Kathleen. I guess short for either name though, but her real name is actually Kathleen, but she's preferred to be called Kat. 34 laps in the book, 6 to go. Deaver moves inside, tries to shove Matthews up the track in a 7 car. Deaver, the defending series champion, won the championship in the GM Goodwrench Chevy the last time we did this series with the Cup 90 cars and B6 engines. This is the first season in the Mello series with the GNS mod and the V8 engines under the hood. Deaver takes 3rd position away, now tries to close in on the front 2 cars of Dylan Young and Levi McIntyre. McIntyre looking for 2 in a row. Young looking for his first of the season as they come up to number 4 now. Coming down. Actually, I should say Dylan Young. Actually, for Young, it'd be his 2nd victory of the season. Actually, excuse me. He won at California this season in the earlier this season, I should say. But Young is looking for a second win. So is McIntyre. They'll be coming down for 3 laps to go this time by, but Deaver and Matthews are both trying to close up in the 3 and the 7 cars. Sykes is in 5th position, and taking 6th position away is the 15 car of Ryan Brommer, taking 6 from Charles Sanford. Cat Benson behind him, as well as Jacob Thibodeau in the 33 car. Gotta take it how, like I said, they gotta take it how the Jacob Thibodeau who's driven a tremendous race so far in that 33 machine. He's up to 9th position, trying to take. Hopefully him get at least one more spot gained in this race. Now up down to 2 laps to go. And here comes McIntyre. McIntyre looking for the lead. He's got it off turn 2 with Dylan Young. Side by side in the 3rd turn, McIntyre has the lead. Young tries to fight back on the outside of the racetrack as they come out turn number 4. The white flag waves for Levi McIntyre. What's Dylan Young going to do? Does he have anything on the last lap for McIntyre? Dylan Young trying to fight here as they come off turn number 3. He tries the high side of the racetrack here, loses a little bit of ground. Off to number 4. It's here. Checker flag waves, and 2 in a row for Levi McIntyre. He wins at Dover. Levi McIntyre, the number 60 Fastenal Ford, goes to victory lane for the second race in a row. He won at Charlotte, and now he wins here today at Dover. Just a tremendous race it was here. Dylan Young, I thought Dylan Young had this thing won, though. He tried to fight back on the final lap of the race here, but McIntyre had a stronger horse on that final lap of the race here. Young does still come home with a solid 2nd place finish here today. 3rd will go to Kyle Matthews. 4th to Cole Deaver. 5th to James Sykes. 6th to Ryan Brommer. 7th to Cat Batson. 8th to Jacob Thibodeau. A great finish for him. 9th to Carson Gum. And 10th place will go to Trent Dunham. And margin of victory of this race here, .095. Margin average speed 132.775. As you see, a crumpled up Seth Cole making his way to the pit road. Seth not with a good run of the day for the 00 Cheez-It Chevrolet. Rest of the finishers here: Charles Sanford, who was the pole sitter, finishes 11th in today's race. 12th will go to Kev Shearer. 13th, Zachary Fitzwater. 14th will go to Derek Edison. 15th to Quentin Moore. 16th, Jessica Shelton. 17th will go to Dougie Shears. 18th to Nathan Orman. 19th to Keith Batson and Stephen Colon with a 20th place effort. 21st will go to Daniel Bouchard. 22nd, Jesse Turner. 23rd, Smith Oscon. 24th to William Brock. 25th, Seth Cole. 26th, Jeff Scott. Igor Barreto, 26th. 27th will go to Zach Winkle. 28th to Cole Quibi. 29th, Muhammad Abdul. 27th to Igor Barreto. 28th, Zach Winkle. 29th, Cole Quibi. 30th to Muhammad Abdullah. 31st will go to Rob Evans and Daniel Getrock. Paul Minnick, Dylan Ebrahimian, Connor Brayton, Allison Rain, and Al Lagacy. The 37 cars that finished this race here today, all 37 of them were finished on the lead lap. Cars out of the race were Laura Chung, Joshua Osborne, and Lucas Martins, the 3 cars that crashed to cause the first and only caution flag of the day here at Dover. I tell you, if I know the Cup cars, they may be a little bit rougher than that, though, possibly. When we come back here for the Casualty GTX Cup Series race, the MBNA 400, I should say the FedEx 400 actually is what the name of the race actually is. But anyway, so that will do here today at Dover Downs International Speedway. Congratulations once again to Levi McIntyre, his 2nd victory in a row. He wins the GM Goodwrench Delco Battery 200, driving a Ford, nonetheless. Anyway, if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got a lot of cool stuff on this channel as well too. We got NR races, we got gaming videos, we got NR online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, which is also on his channel as well too. It's the main series as well too on his channel, so give his channel a So give his series a try, and he'll get. And if you want in his series, he'll get you going as well too. So just make sure to let him know as far as that's concerned. And also be sure to check out our other two channels that does NNSCRA offline stuff. Dylan Young's channel, X8675309858X. He's the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. Give his channel a subscribe for some cool stuff, and also give our Race Winners channel a subscribe as well too. Levi McIntyre's series is the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series, and his channel name is Thrash Maniac. His channel name is Thrash Maniac 99. So give his channel a sub for some cool stuff as well too. So, and also not to mention, as I mentioned, give the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, the channel you're watching right now, a subscribe as well too. So that will do it for today's race here at Dover. For now, this is James Qualls. This is my production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We'll see you for the next Mello race series race at excuse me. We'll see you for the next Mello Racing Series race at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course.